Hi there. Hey, my name is Chris Adams, president of smadatek, and I've got a big announcement today. In the previous video where I was going through and I'm talking about all the layers of your network / cybersecurity policy, I talked about layer 11, which is our endpoint detection response, EDR. We were looking at a program called Huntress. I am here to tell you that we have made the final decision. We have deployed Huntress in several of our customers right now, and it is fantastic. So I thought what I'd do is I'd shoot this quick video and talk about why we chose Huntress. Number one, it is very lightweight and very non-intrusive, right? That's one of the things that we kind of run in with antivirus stuff, is it can get a little bit bloated and it can get a little bit heavy, and which takes away from some of the system resources, right? So Huntress is very lightweight and it's less intrusive to some of the other ones that we looked at. The other thing that we really liked, in fact Justin really liked and James really liked, was there is a live NOC, right? A live set of people monitoring all the threats that are coming into us. And what's powerful about that is sometimes these algorithms and these antivirus or these other EDR programs don't understand the context of what's happening, right? And I'm not going to get into all the technical stuff, but basically if something's happening on your computer, this is what the EDR system does. It's looking for certain things like encryption. One of the cool things that it does with that is it puts these two what they call Canary files in your system. And I think one is a PDF, the other one might be an Office, either a Excel or a Word document. And they just sit in there on your computer as dummy files, but they're canaries. In other words, if something happens to that file, if it gets moved or it gets starts to get encrypted, it actually sends an immediate notification to the team, and that team then starts to put in its remediation points. But one of the cool things that it does is it immediately isolates the device off of the network. So it shuts down all the processes, right? And that was kind of one of the big things that we have with the kind of the mean time to repair the MTR, was we could have an infected PC in the network, right? But by the time the end user saw what was going on, it had already done damage because it had already went through the file system and it already went to the shared folders and it was already infected. And we needed to shut it down, but the employee or the end user didn't get it shut down because they didn't understand what was going on. Maybe they stepped away from their desk or whatever. It was doing significant amounts of damage. With this program, with Huntress, it immediately isolates the computer with no interaction from the network. Okay, that's powerful. That's valuable. Because it doesn't require us or the employee interaction. It's already working through that, right? So that's kind of the power with these fake files or these Canary files that they put on the network, and then the host isolation, which cuts the PC off from the rest of the network. So that's really it. We're excited about Huntress. The cool thing is we've got it deployed out to several of our smaller customers, and we've got it actually provisioned out through several of our larger customers who are using Active Directory, and we're actually already getting notifications, low-level alerts about what's going on. The other cool thing that we really love is we've always struggled with, there are so many threats out there that we as a team can't possibly understand how to remove all of those. What these guys do, and this is what we're paying for, and I'll talk about price here in a couple of minutes, is if they see what's going on, it goes to the humans, right, to the NOC, and then they send us an email and they tell us exactly what we need to do to isolate the threat. Okay, that's powerful. That's what those guys do. It's not necessarily what we do. Versus us understanding what the threat is and us having to say, okay, well, we have to go through all of these things, and it's not that we couldn't figure it out, but it's just time, right? You understand, when you get hit with a virus, or you get hit with ransomware, or any sort of cryptolocker, or whatever it is, time is the important thing. And that's what we're buying here with Huntress. It's our layer 11. This is our recommendation. We're rolling it out now. Cost, you're going to be somewhere between $5 and $8 a user. That's your decision whether or not you see the value of what that is. But once again, it's another layer, right, coming down from your firewall through all the other layers. And if you can go back, click up, and go watch that other video. It's a longer video, but I go through all 13 layers, and you need a certain degree of them. So anyway, I'm excited that we've decided on Huntress. It's part of our network / cyber security stack. So if you have any questions, shoot me a note, cadams@smadatek.com, or you just pick up the phone, 208-906-8318. Give me a ring, and we'll tell you more about it. Thank you. Stay safe.